Seth is on his phone outside because he's locked out of his house right now.
Yes.
Professional.
So I've been appreciating all the jokes that everyone's making about the rogue being locked out of his house.
Yeah, the rogue.
Someone knows.
The rogue lost his lockpicks. I was watching there's somebody already made a meme. It's just like the monkeys trying to open the door with space on.
Yeah.
I watched it on stream and everybody just heard that. Whoops. It is what it is. What's
Power creep in gacha games?
No. Power creep. Everyone talks about that. What about law creep? Like law power creep? Is it just the same law, just power creep? It's just the same law, but stronger.
Power levels are so vague in Arc Knights that I don't even think that could be an issue. Yeah.
Lore power creep isn't just in gacha games, right? Lore power creep can be in anything. The obvious one that I like to talk about, the funny one, is is Pokemon. If anyone's played like a decent amount of the Pokemon games, if you see the evil teams,
Now I'm intrigued. What's the
if you
power creeping fucking Pokemon?
well, it's the evil teams. So if you look at generations 1 to 4, it's really, really obvious that they just had to keep escalating. Because in Gen 1, the Team Rocket is just like grunts that just like beat people up, right? They're just gangsters.
Okay.
In Gen 1 and 2, and then you go to like Gen 3, and it's like, well, we're gonna harness the sea god and make everything ocean, and then in Gen 4 they go, we're gonna kill everyone. I'm going to harness space and time and then destroy the universe. And it's like, we started off with gangsters. What's going on here?
Yeah, and in Gen 5 it's like literally a mega corporation trying to take over other shit.
Yeah, and they had to and they at some point, I think it was whatever Gen Sun and Moon was, 7, I think, they had to dial it back. It was like very obvious that what they tried to do was that they dialed it back down to Team Skull, who are just gangsters again. Where it's like gangsters, harnessing God of the universe, mega massive organ, and then we gotta dial it back in, peel it back, new level, we're back to gangsters again. So in any long-running series, you're going to have story power creep, because it's like the most obvious way for writers to make the next arc in a long-running story feel like it matters. Because like once you've beaten the first big bad, why should we care about the next big bad? Well, he's bigger and badder, right? Like so that's a really obvious shorthand.
Bigger and badder.
Yeah.
True, like it's definitely.
Because if it was just gangsters to gangsters, then the stakes don't feel as high.
Every Pokemon team is just an organization abusing Pokemon for their own gains.
True.
That is actually even in Black and White was using Pokemon to get the freedom of Pokemon.
Yep. Yeah.
But honestly, the lore creep or whatever we're gonna call it, it has to be executed in a correct way.
Yep.
Because I'm gonna say, as someone who has played every Pokemon game until I think Gen 6, most of the teams are really cringe. Like, the way they phrase stuff, the way they act, and their motivations, they are just cringe, okay? Because Team Rocket is the best evil team Pokemon games have had, in my opinion. Because they had a clear goal. And the clear goal was just power for themselves. That's it.
Okay.
People actually fucking die.
Since we are here, right? Best Pokemon girl.
Best Pokemon girl? Well, they're all underage. You can't catch me, FBI. Oh, fuck yeah, Cynthia, wait.
Why would you go there? Like, what conceivable reason could there be for you to go there?
Yeah, this person's right. Open a Pokemon waifu tier list. Just fucking do that.
Pokemon waifu tier list? Alright, wait.
No, don't do it. No.
That's not a thing. I'm curious. Is that
Get auto-corrected? Of course it is. Of course it is, yeah.
Of course it is. Have you ever Googled any of the Pokemon girls and then gone to images?
When I was like 11, I did that.
Hey, Google Gardevoir.
I also did that back in the...
Of course there is. It took me like a minute to find.
Yeah,
why is there Cynthia I mean, I'll do it again.
The names are completely different to German. Like in German, for example,
Yeah.
Dawn is called Lucia.
Yeah, they are completely
Wait, wait.
like Cynthia and Misty.
Did you just say that Dawn is named Uchiha?
Lucia.
Oh,
like
okay.
the character from Punishing Grey Raven.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. We're fine. I thought you said that Dawn was an Uchiha. Oh, like Naruto, like the Uchiha clan. I thought Dawn had like the Sharingan inside of Germany or something like that.
Please, Dawn, not the Sharingan. Excuse me. No.
All right, boys, this is where we start. First of all, dolphins are D tier because I'm fighting sea life after playing Guilty Gear Strive.
Oh yeah, I have no fucking idea what this is.
Yeah, same.
I may be saying this because I watch Magical Girl anime, but I unironically like Skull's outfit.
I mean, you can say whatever.
Magical anime are the best.
Okay, this is that makes. I hate Magical Girl designs. They're
Come on.
I don't. They're so
transformation time,
fucking
2 minutes.
frilly. They're so frilly. It's like
Hey, man.
Dio, what did you do there?
Just moving everyone lower and lower.
Dio, what did you do there?
Hey,
No, magical,
so,
no.
okay, wait. So if we're having a talk about purely aesthetically, I think Calcid is C tier. I think Calcid's design,
Okay, agreed.
yes. If we're talking about aesthetics,
I can understand
Calcid's design, not the best.
Bro, it's shit.
But how about
Yeah.
Manticore?
Manticore's design.
How is
Listen, if we're talking about
No.
Manticore's skin, well, okay, but Manticore's
Okay.
base design.
okay. Another hot take. I like Manticore's base design better than her skin.
You're waffling, man.
Ooh.
You're just
I
saying
want to
stuff
see the
to
world
offend
burn,
people,
guys.
honestly.
Are you
Like
just trying
now,
to bring
everyone
more
that
viewers
watches my channel understands now why I'm friends with Jumpy.
Oh
We're
god.
cut from the same cloth. I'm just a bit more.
Oh god. I don't. I've never liked Manticore's design, and I'll be real. All right, Seth, I'm sorry. I gotta do it to you. All right, the gun is on. Talk about hot takes. All right, I'm dropping a nuclear take. So, well, we're pausing. The jazz music stops now. All right. So, real shit.
It was jazz music?
No, but. So
Because of the meme, okay. Yeah.
when we're talking about like sex instead of sexy characters and character designs instead of games, I think that's perfectly fine as long as it fits the character, right? So I don't know how many fucking people here play League of Legends, but I risked by googling that anyway. So
You searched Evelyn? you on stream? You understand?
So-
You know her lore?
and yes.
Little
Well,
suck.
and here's my point, okay? Evelyn is a literal succubus, right? Like she literally kills men by seducing them and then killing them. And so her being sexy makes sense. Like the succubus character is sexy. She's a stealthy character. Why is she dressed like that? she literally goes invisible. I'm not saying that like sexy is bad, right? I'm saying that in this whatchamacallit, I think that Manticore's design is bad because Manticore is sexy, but she doesn't fit her. Like she's supposed to be like a stealth op, right? She's supposed to be like I'm invisible and then hitting you from like underground and shit like that. And she's just out
Yeah,
here
that's the thing.
and like
The thing with Manticore is she can wear whatever she wants because she is literally invisible. Like people fail to see her when they are in a room with her. No, like even if she's not in stealth mode, she always is invisible.
Yeah.
So
So one thing, if I would have her ability, I would be naked the entire time.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Raxi has a good point here. He says the tail is more of a hindrance when it comes to stuff than the clothes.
true.
well, so
That's
well,
why
no,
we
no.
gotta hack it off.
It's not about
She's like Kuroko from Kuroko no
yeah. So she's
no
like
one cares.
yeah. So she's like Kuroko and stuff like that. But the my biggest problem is that none of that is emblematic of her design. So like when you look at Evelyn, you can immediately probably tell just by looking at her. You go, oh, I know what this character's about. She's the sexy succubus. You look at Manticore and you're like, what about this screams I'm invisible? Nothing. No, nothing.
right.
This is not emblematic of what the character what the character is trying to do. Which is why, like, again, we could go back to Scotty Alter. I think that Scotty Alter is a fine design, because you look at this, and she's trying to be the center of attention. She's trying to be a flamenco dancer, and she's a support dancer. That dancers have in video games always been associated with supports. Like you look at Final Fantasy XIV, the class dancer being a support class, and so like it makes sense. You go, okay, she's a dancer. She's probably going to sing and buff her allies and dance, and that's exactly what she does in game. You look at Manticore, and she's like, well, she's a hot girl with a tail. She goes invisible. What? Like,
Okay.
I mean, the tail, because it's a scorpion tail, kind of gives these vibes, because, you know, it has that sort of, like, you know, sting type of thing that's sort of, like, you know, gonna come out of the shadows, just stab you.
Yeah.
You know?
If you want, like, a pseudo-stealthy character, who can also go invisible, I think that Firewatch's design actually is pretty good with this. A more muted, like she's very much in military gear. The skirts, whatever, but like obviously she with like the colors and the military-ish design, especially in her skin. I think Firewatch is like, oh, she's going to be the sniper. She's going to be the Orgone sniper. Her design works much better. Yes, yeah, and she because of her weapon. I feel like this makes much more sense. You look at this and you goes, oh, she's going to be a stealthy sniper, and that's exactly what she does in game. You look at Manticore and it's like, oh no, she hot.
Okay. I 100% agree with you there. But counterpoint, I look at Manticore's design and I feel good. What do you say about that?
Well, listen, I look at Matsuma's design and I also.
I mean,
but if I'm being honest and true to myself, I would not put Matsuma in like triple S tier of character design. Like listen, I'm a sucker for hot pants and jackets. All right, I know what I am. All right, when we're designing characters, we have a lot of it's all through shorthand. Like how do you know that Reinhardt from Overwatch? So Reinhardt Overwatch. This better not come up with porn. When you look at this character, how do you know that this guy's tanky? But you look at this character and you go, oh, he's a tank. But how do you know that, right? It's because he's a big, beefy dude. He has a whole bunch of armor, and a lot of what we consider instead of our real world transfers over, so you think he's going to be a frontliner, and a lot of this is shorthand from other games. Where, like, if you look at something like Genji,
Maybe I'll be Genji.
his design, especially the Overwatch 2 version, is a lot more stealthy because one, he's a ninja, and ninjas are traditionally stealthy. So anything that looks like a ninja, anything that calls back to ninjas, is probably going to be a stealthy-ish character. And he's a lot smaller.
Design.
Yeah, his Overwatch 2 design is really nice. He's a lot shorter in stature. He's very small and very thin compared to Reinhardt. So yeah, it's all through shorthand. You know that Genji's probably exactly. Yes, a covered face. Yeah.
It's a gacha game, so covered faces are not illegal in these games, which really hurts me because I love fucking mask characters and full helmets and shit. And like, I play gachas and it's like, come on, dude, why? Like, that's why I keep fucking Madrock in her E1, because it's the only character that has an actual, like, full, like, you know, heavy suit with a mask, and then they're like, oop, waifu. Like, her design is cool, but goddamn it, let me have this one thing. Oops, so waifu. By the way, Rax had a pretty interesting point. He said that most of the character designs don't really fit their function/ability in Arcades.
I have a complete counter argument for that, right? Myrtle has a white flag and her ability is to surrender. I'm just saying. Yeah, absolutely.
So to answer your question, how do you make a character look stealthy? Phantom. Yes. Phantom looks a lot more stealthy than what Manticore does. Phantom looks a lot more. You look at you look at him and you go, oh, this guy probably doing something with stealth, and he kind of does that.
I can't even see him in his E2. What do you mean?
Yeah, because there's a lot of
distance. He's gone.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of messy. I think Ethan is we're talking about shorthand. Animals have a lot of shorthand, Ethan. And using the chameleon for stealth. So there are certain, and this is like very, very common when we're talking about character design shorthand. Animals tend to represent certain things. Lions tend to represent courage and/or being kings. So you look at Siege's design; she's a lion, and she's supposed to be like the leader of her whatever group inside of the lore. Whatever group. There are. I'm trying to think about the ones, but like animals are very easy shorthand and uses animals a lot. So like Ethan is a good example of, even though his design, like especially his E1 design, nothing screams stealth because he's a chameleon. Chameleons are already screaming stealth. Yeah, and there are other animals that do scream stealth as well.
I think Ethan's probably one of the stronger designs. on Arknights. Like in general, he kind of shows what he is. Like really, he wears it on its sleeve. You know, it uses the shorthand for Chameleon, and it makes his actual design more about him being a punk. You know, about him being more of a street type of like character. You know,
animal shorthand is really powerful. And something that Arknights uses a couple of times to, I think, pretty great effect. So Ethan was a good design of using animal shorthand, but like this, you take one singular look at Flint and you go, oh, she's a punchman. It's like, oh, okay. This design communicates to me exactly what the character's personality is like, and to an extent, what the character does in game. The Flint is a really cohesive design.
Before we do that, Embriel triple S tier, if we go by design. Thank you. If we go by personality, also.
Umbriel. Where the hell?
My mod will love you.
Where is Umbriel? Oh, God.
Directly at the bottom there. No, directly at the bottom of what you showed in stream earlier.
Oh, no. I have no idea where I was.
I found her next to Suzerain.
Yeah, exactly.
And, it's the Suzerain?
Below Estesia, above Pure Stream.
Look for Matoi Maru on the left side.
Swire.
And then in the same row.
It's under
the same row
Myrtle
as
to the
Matoi Maru.
left, but not there actually. That different direction.
This is a nightmare.
I know.
Go fast to the left and look for Matoi Maru.
No.
Okay, I found
You're on the left.
You're trying to
right,
give me.
Up.
Go right. Go right.
No.
Yes, he's on Matoi Maru's
I want you to
row.
look for the dolphin that's endangered and go above the dolphin.
You're so close. Hot, you're hot.
Spatial awareness 100.
You're trying to give me. You're trying to give me fucking. The delay is so bad. You're like go right. And I'm like 3 years ahead of you, and so I'm like going right on the next run.
You are right.
Okay, let me just.
I found it. I found it. No, I found it. No, I see my point exactly.
Did I take you there? I don't like Chen's design.
Oh gosh,
wow.
damn it.
Oh wow.
Well, that's
Yes.
impressive.
I don't know why, but a lot of things kind of rub me the wrong way. First of all, the fact that she's kind of like supposed to be this like high-ranking officer, and like she has that like look at this.
Buttons on the shirt.
Yeah, it looks very anime, which makes sense. But she was one of the first characters I saw once I started Arknights. At that point, I still had that idea that the 3 stars gave me, you know? Where it's like, oh, this is a tactical game. This is different, you know? The designs are more pragmatic. And I see her, and I'm like, oh.
No, so I actually,
Get it.
I actually 100% agree, and I have to fight. I really like Chen, both as a character and in game. Like she's just fun to use, even if she's bad and she got power creeped. But because like holy shit, she is a tad bit over designed. And anime has this problem. Because the only thing that I can relate it to really is like League of Legends, and I know that not all of you play League, but like for example, I know Polarisu does. So Polarisu,
understanding.
yeah, Polarisu might. So let me ask you a question for people that don't play League. Oh, okay, thank you very much. People that don't play League, what do you think this character's deal is? This character right here. You can't tell. What do you think Caitlyn's deal is? This character that I have on stream. Oh, sorry, this is lag.
Oh,
The delay.
I'll not say anything.
Well, it kind of
she has a
spoiled
big
it right
gun.
there, but this steampunk cosplayer is supposed to be the sheriff and like a really big, serious deal.
Ah.
That
This looks so stupid.
ain't it. that ain't it, Chief.
Yeah, it's almost a pirate.
A pirate? Yeah, no, you sad. Nope, she's a sheriff. I feel like Chen has
She's a police officer.
Chen has a similar problem where like I feel like Chen would really benefit from being in a uniform, and that is not what this is. She is in a hoodie that she has permanently not zipped up and hot pants.
I mean,
Yeah,
she's
like
in
a
a
private
maid.
detective-ish. Not, I mean, she like I don't know. I said like looks like
She-
she
You can
feels
see
more
her
like
eat
that.
too, how like the actual like uniforms of like the Lungman officers are, and like you see them and they have full like they're fully covered up, they're fully tactical. But yeah, like I think that I get like asking for that would be too unrealistic for an anime game, but you could at least try to like make a compromise. This feels like almost fully anime, you know, like they went fully in the anime direction.
I agree with Scott.
Oh,
Like an
God.
edgy cyber.
Oh god.
I'm so sorry, guys.
He's
I
gone.
just
He's dead.
realized, Skorak, what? Have you ever noticed this before? What are those? They're
Those are
like
stockings.
Oh yeah,
they're only
Yeah,
half.
yeah, exactly. They're like leg guards, but it's
What?
only on the front.
Yeah, they're like leg guards made of cloth on the front.
yeah,
What?
Like,
Who
why?
made these?
yeah. Like
They're like shin guards, but they're really bad shin guards because you can clearly tell that they're not made of like a hard material or even like hard leather because they're bunched up and baggy here. These are just half stockings that are bad. What are these?
I don't get it. Like it kind of feels to me like, you know, the Arknights was still in its like very early design, and someone was like, "Okay, we're gonna make an officer character. Oh yeah, let's give her this. This looks cool. This looks tactical,
this
you know?
reminds me, or like not even so, like just something that's not League. This reminds me very much. This is very Final Fantasy, where like there's just like belts in places that they don't belong, and you look at a piece of clothing, and you're like, "Oh, that looks cool," and then you actually look at it, and you go, "What?"
Yeah, you're like, oh, that looks cool, and then you start looking closer, and you're like, wait, Cloud doesn't need 5 belts.
Yeah, why does Cloud have 5 belts there? What? For what reason? For what possible purpose are there 5 belts there?
Can you
I
imagine
mean-
getting dressed as an Imagine putting this on in the morning. So you put on your shirt, then you have to like put on those black things around the shirt, tie your tie, get this jacket, you have to clip that thing on, you have to put this half shin guard things, and
I
then
can't
you have
open
to tie
it.
it at the back, only on the top side, not the bottom.
Yeah, like
I don't think Cloud actually has. I was just using it.
No,
as
no. So Cloud actually, this is the Advent Children design, but I'm trying to think. There are. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, Cloud's design is probably more grounded for Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but like the Final Fantasy does have the this problem. I call it the Final Fantasy problem, where just like
Yeah.
things are way
Sora.
too over designed.
Sora's fine.
Sora also
got
has this
fucking-
problem. Yes, correct.
Yeah. If.
I think he's like very emblematic of that problem because
Yeah.
it is technically Final Fantasy inspired his design.
Where
It's
it's
the same
like,
people.
what
Tetsuya Nomura.
what's going on here? Why?
Yeah.
Why has he got all those straps?
What?
For
Why are
reason?
there straps up here?
Yeah.
What do these straps do? What do these straps do? What the hell do they do?
I mean, Dio,
Yeah.
this is bad, but look at Surtur. This is way worse.
Oh,
Surtur has so
so
many
bad.
freaking belts.
Oh,
Yeah,
Surtur
Surtur
does
is
have
one
that
of these
problem.
kind of like-
Surtur does have that problem.
There is one of the another design I really don't like.
Well,
I say
so-
this because I got this cosplay at Friday, and there's so many stuff that I don't get.
Oh my
And they
god,
are
Surtur
like-
does have just a whole bunch of fucking buckles.
You don't get anything there.
And I mean, like, so we're talking about fighting primal instincts. Surtur's really hot, right? Like this is obvious to anyone that's probably looked at her. But if we're talking about just like her design and how much how good it is,
That's a really hot fire.
there we go. Yeah,
I have the
saved.
distinct privilege of not finding Surtur hot, and thus I can be objective with this. I don't like her design.
I don't know how you do that. Skorak, but
I don't know
I
either.
think, funnily enough, it's the cleavage that kills it for me. I look at him like, you're supposed to be a tactical operator. Just put that back in. Also, like how this stream has just slowly turned into me getting doing
your
like,
hot takes,
hotter
yeah.
and hotter takes. Yeah.
what's canon?
How did she grow so much?
Oh,
Well, if you would
yeah.
actually
Bruce is
watch
like
guys'
5-star.
videos on the city on why.
Like,
Thoroughly
It's-
explaining the
it's-
situation.
It's like a time skip of a few years.
You should title that video "How Cruz Got Boobs."
look at it. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let me-
Cruz is blood. How the fuck?
Okay, let me do it real quick. You have to think about the fact that in the moment we see her in the main story, she's like in her teens, like she's right, and then she
Wasn't
kind
she
of
a
has a glow up.
guard? I thought she was already grown because she was like a
She
guard
was, like, in
for
Yeah,
Columbia.
she was a junior soldier somewhere in Colombia. It was like a junior garrison or something like that.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought she was like, yeah, she's that's her. That's how she looks. I thought because she was like a rabbit, she's like small in general.
Also, all rabbits are small. I see it. I see Skorak. We're being racist on stream.
Rabbits are small. What do you mean? Like that's a fact.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I changed the title.
Did you actually change the?
Yeah, why not? Need to change the thumbnail later on so it matches better.
I know I'm going to go over everyone's heads here. Has anyone here watched an anime called Phantom the Phantom?
No.
Or Phantom Requiem?
Phantom.
Phantom Requiem of the Phantom.
Let me
It's
check.
like a mid 2000s anime.
Phantom Requiem of the Phantom.
No.
It's named some stupid shit. Phantom Requiem of the
Yeah,
Phantom.
it's a bit of a stupid
Yeah,
name.
Phantom Requiem for the Phantom. Yeah, this. So there's a character in this Skorak. Let's play a game. All right, I'm gonna play. So no one's heard of this. So let's play a game. So there's a character.
Play a game.
There's this character. She's a child. Okay, very obviously. There is a
Oh fuck! There's a visual novel for that.
There is
How's
a
it called? Yeah, there was a visual
Yeah.
novel. I wanted to play it because fucking the people who did the Human and Her made it. Yeah, I remember that.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm looking at
So-
the child.
there is a 2-year
Yes.
time skip inside of this show. What do you
Right.
think her design is going to look like after 2 years?
She has the biggest
Uh,
boobs in the entire universe.
Yeah, Orihime level boobs.
Not
I mean-
Utage level.
Bigger? She's just like taller?
Welcome to Hell, Skorak.
Wait, you were very
Wait.
dramatic, but the picture didn't come up yet, so we're just waiting for
No.
it. Yeah. Oh,
Yes, the delay was amazing concept.
Oh god damn it!
But talk about the glow up, Jesus.
2 years.
how old is she?
What-
12?
how?
14?
This is anime logic. That's all.
I like anime logic.
Okay, I guess Screws makes sense
This is, why,
now.
this is why I watch anime
I mean,
and
it
not
doesn't,
Western
but, like-
shows anymore.
I recently,
All in particular, just so we are clear.
I had recently watched Phantom, and like every single time, I thought I missed an episode. I was like, "There's no way." I'm like, "That's not the same girl." I'm like, "Who the hell is this chick?" Because she shows up, and then people start calling her by her this girl's name, and I'm like, "No,
Do they have the same name or something?
yeah, right." I'm like, "No."
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Oh,
Doran's
wait. You want to talk about hot take? For the same exact reason. I don't like Eunectus's design.
Come on!
Yes!
You
Yes!
have
hot.
you guys have
No.
no
Eunectus is
taste.
another character I don't
No,
like.
so listen.
Okay,
So
for someone-
very, very, very specifically here, says it. She's hot.
Yes.
That doesn't mean she's a good design.
Thank you.
Boy,
How?
for someone called Dio's opinions, your opinions are quite the opposite of Dio, honestly.
Wait,
Whoa. You're telling me that he has opinions?
Yeah, my opinion. Eunectus, not a great design.
Yes, I will stand by that any day of the week.
I mean,
High five,
this
so
stream so
me.
far this stream has taught me one thing: that I value Dio's and Scar's design their opinion way less than you guys'. Like Dio's and Scar's opinion is horrible. Like wow.
What am I do think that Eunectus. I don't think that she's as bad as something like what's more like Chiev or something like that. I think that Eunectus is a missed opportunity because since as we're saying, everything. So when you're making a character, you're making everything that you see before you. Everything that is on here is a conscious decision, right? Like somebody didn't just make that out of nowhere. They have to make all of these choices and how they're going to display their character. And Eunectus, nothing inside of her character is about being a show-off hot character. Now she's in like light clothes because she's in the jungle, and that makes sense. But this is beyond light clothes. This is very obviously made to be hot and appealing, but there's nothing about her character. Like Eunectus as a person probably wouldn't go around saying, "Look at me, I'm so hot." Right? She's a mechanic. She drives a mech around.
Like, this is underwear.
Yeah.
and more, it's ripped underwear.
Okay,
It's
I'm
not,
just gonna say something.
Well made.
Her
I have
clothes
no-
are wearing her.
I mean, I have no clue about story and anything, but she's supposed to be in the jungle, right? She was before in a human civilization with clothes, and now she's in the jungle for many years, and the clothes
Yeah,
are
yeah.
getting like they
No, she always was in
report. I mean,
Oh,
where did
dead
you get those
stop
from?
fighting.
Roxy, shut up.
Oh god, what? What did Roxy say?
Skodak has never seen a woman before. I don't blame him.
You fucker.
That's mean.
I hate my fucking brother.
But I have to say, like, wouldn't the
I
gacha game be
understand
boring
that.
if like all characters look like how like they do and look the same? Wouldn't that be boring? Like, if
No,
their
so
mechanic to look
look the
exactly like
same?
a
What do
normal
you-
mechanic?
So wait, they're either like hot or they look the same? How does
I
that
mean-
work?
Wait,
I
yeah,
mean,
no, if all
For
mechanics
example,
look the
you
same.
said you're a big fan of like when someone like a mechanic looks like a mechanic, right? But if that would be the case and you can see a character and you know, oh, he's a mechanic or everything, wouldn't that be really boring if you can immediately see what a character is for every character? I think it's
No.
nice that you have to read the lore to know why they look.
Coming from
The-
someone that doesn't read the
to-
lore.
Yeah, I
don't
was
read the
about to
lore,
say.
but technically,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
technically.
No, to some extent, I understand what you're talking about. It's like, well, if we are strictly adhering to basic designs, then you're going to get a lot of characters that look the same. And I think that like the problem with that. So again, damn, I wish I could find another shorthand, but this is a mechanic, and I think League of Legends does this really well a lot of the time. There are some like Caitlyn that are really bad, but the thing that I'm showing on screen right now, this is a mechanic, and I don't think a lot of almost nothing is wasted. Right? He's not hot for no reason. But he's still unique in his own way. He's a little tiny guy that's an inventor. He has these big goggles, and goggles have always been a shorthand for intelligence. He has so that fuzzy hair that's covering the back of his head kind of looks like a big brain, and that's because to show off the fact that he's intelligent, right? Like this looks like a big brain, but it's just fuzzy hair. He's kind of like unkept, which kind of goes with like the mad inventor archetype, which is always has, but it's still a unique design. And he doesn't have like a lot of unnecessary attributes. Like if he just like randomly had like a Batman cape, you'd go, well, the Batman cape is really cool, and I like the fact that I have to read the lore about why he has a Batman cape. It's like character designs especially, are made, or assumingly, are made to represent a character. And I think that something like Heimerdinger's, these two, Eunectus and Heimerdinger, very similar characters, the same exact character type, like the mad scientist type, right? Like Heimerdinger goes around, he makes turrets, he
But
blows
one
up
is made
shit,
to be hot.
and one is sexy,
One
and
is a gacha
but one is extremely thick and sexy and shows off a lot of skin for no discernible reason other than because they want the company wants to sell them to sell more copies of it.
Like that is kind of
Like-
my main like reason why I generally push back against sexy designs, because I used to like follow League of Legends. I never really played it, but you know, some of the designs were in there, some of the lore was, and slowly I saw how all of their like ugly characters or like, you know, more monstrous, more, you know, like
Yep,
other sort of
yep,
appeals
yep.
started slowly getting replaced by all the hot people.
Yep,
And
I
I feel
agree.
like gacha is literally the end point of that. Nobody's allowed to not be hot, you know? And I don't like that. I like different designs, you know?
No, yeah, there's actually been a decent amount of pushback. I know that like I'm trying to move away from League of Legends. It's just like the thing that I've played for 9 fucking years. So
Before we move away from
yeah.
League of Legends,
I
I
saw
want
it.
to say one thing. I buy all the magical gold skins in League of Legends.
I wanted to in Arc Knights. I would be so happy, but Skorik would hate it for sure.
and again, if Eunectus was in some way like her character represented the fact that she was like super hot and showing up a lot of skin, that'd be fine. It's not like I have a problem with characters being hot. It's just that characters that aren't in lore hot or like that's not a part of their personality or reason for being, then why make the design that way? Because the only answer that I can come up with is because it sells. And when that's your answer to why you're making character decisions, then I don't think that it's a good design. I mean, we can say it's hot, yeah, but
I have a logical question. Is it possible to be born without a belly button? Or does she has one?
it might be just really low.
Very small.
Yeah, it could be. Maybe snakes don't have belly buttons. I don't know. Somebody Google it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's because she doesn't have a belly button because she's a snake.
Snakes don't. They are reptiles, right?
I mean,
think snakes
Manticore
don't.
has a belly button, right?
Well, Manticore is
She has one.
Manticore is a chimera, right? She's not just the scorpion; she's a chimera. So, like, she's a mixture
No,
of.
so Manticore is a Manticore.
Manticore is a Manticore, yeah.
Yeah, Manticore. So a Manticore is a chimera.
Yeah, Manticore is like
I mean, I
this
guess,
magical
yeah,
being.
it is a
Manticore,
mix of, like-
so a chimera is chimera definition is just a mix of different animals. Manticore being
Yeah.
the most common representation of a chimera.
Manicore.
I mean, technically, the most common representation of a chimera is the chimera. It's the lion, goat. I don't remember what the third.
True,
is
true,
with the
true.
snake
Yes,
tail.
because like if you look at
Yeah.
again,
Because that's
yeah.
Someone said, according to a law, Eunectus doesn't like too much clothes and doesn't care if people stare because she's not trying to get attention or anything. Oh no!
not
Why did you
trying to
bring
get
up?
Stop it.
attention by looking
no.
hot as fuck.
And that's why I'm hosting the stream, because otherwise we will see pictures like this. Dio, how can you do this to us?
I was just mentioning that.
I mean,
you know,
technically, that is a chimera. Yeah, like at the end point of that is a chimera. Yeah.
It's
That's
just
not the
that,
issue here.
yeah.
It's
Like,
always
you
not
don't
hot.
want them to be hot, right? And that's the problem.
No, I'm just saying that her being hot doesn't mean that she's good character design. I think that I'm. If we're talking about this like the right to exist, I think that both like all of these characters. Listen, I don't think that Surtur, I put her in B tier. I don't think that Surtur's design matches her character that much. But I want Surtur's design to be changed. Hell no. Have you seen the fucking dojins? Hell, no. We this is the blessing.
Can we watch them together now? Maybe.
No. Not the good idea.
I haven't read the Exia one yet. I heard it's pretty
Stop.
good.
Oh, jeez.
Excessive. No.
Someone said I have to watch it one time on stream. That's why I made an OnlyFans for that.
No. Horny Jane.
I think even OnlyFans might ban you for the stuff inside because they
Really?
also have a
I
limit.
don't.
Yeah.
Is it that bad?
Do you know what the
Oh, it's that
euro
bad.
means?
Oh, it's that bad.
No.
Yeah, it's that bad.
I mean, it's
Yeah, then don't even.
No, yeah,
research
it's that bad. It's really bad.
Okay,
damn it.
at least we can all
Oh,
agree
no,
that
no.
Red is a really good design and a really good character.
Yeah.
What about? Okay.
Yeah,
One thing I learned
okay.
from stream
It's
with you
alright.
guys. It doesn't matter who my next girlfriend is or my next wife. She's less complicated than you guys. That's for sure. I can't wait until she gets
I'll
the
be
swimsuit.
honest, my only thing with Lemshan is that she literally has the same face as Nerl.
I mean, that's
Like,
what they're
it's the
sisters,
same,
right?
it's
They're
kinda
kind of
eerie.
sisters, right?
Yeah, they're sisters. It's
They are,
fine.
but it's like it's literally the exact same face, and it kind of creeps
We
me out.
can tell that Skorak doesn't play Fate.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
have
that's
you
just-
never seen SAO? All the characters they have the same face.
No, I don't know if you know about the saber face meme.
Joe, saber face.
Yeah, I don't know if you know about the saber face meme.
Wait,
Hold on,
you
wait.
can type in saber and only the saber is in the images all the time.
Yes, of course. Saber's like super popular.
course.
Yeah. So this character Skorak. Oh well, you're not gonna be able to see it for a while because of the delay. But
Huh?
It's already
so
on.
yeah, so Saber is, but the other one. So these characters have no relation to each other. This and then this. These two are not the same character. These two have nothing to do with each other.
Yeah, because one is a Roman emperor and the
Why?
other one is fucking British.
Yeah, you see the
Wait,
difference,
what
right?
the fuck?
Guys, you know Saber has her own anime. It's called Violet Evergarden.
Okay, why do you like Fate again?
Violet Evergarden was such a good anime. Saber did so good there.
Wait,
Skorak, how did
yeah.
you not know that?
Oh no, Skorak! It gets so much worse. Skorak, you don't even
Yeah.
He was
you.
looking on the internet and he thought they were the same character, that's why.
It just
even
keeps
see, like,
going.
Stable
Yeah,
Out.
yeah. It just
even
keeps
see the
going.
other.
There's
Skorak,
a
we gotta show you one Gigok video later. And
Yes,
gonna
we
blow
have
your
to show
mind.
it to you.
so there's a running joke called the saber face joke, where Nasu, the creator of Fate, just really likes to draw this face, just like this face on every single one of his characters.
I love this person.
No
so much.
relation. No, listen. Nasu is a Seventh type person, alright? He's just like I just like cute girls. I just like
I'm
cute
just typing
girls.
saber face meme, and you see all the saber things.
I wonder if I could just
Oh, I
type in
actually
saber.
like this last one. I actually like the design of this last one. What's that one?
Okita
She's
Soji. Well, because I want you to understand. They're in on the joke. Like Type Moon is not like they are legitimate. The reason that this tag exists is because in Fate Stay Night and in Fate Grand Order, Saberface is a tag that certain characters have, and then you can get damage bonuses against Saberface.
Is it crony?
Yeah, no, it's
I
like
love
Kind
it.
of
More of
kills
this.
Saber faces.
so that's Mysterious Heroine X. who is Saber but from space. And
This is so deep.
she deals
I love
extra
it.
damage against Saber faces
This is also Saber, what the
because
fuck?
It looks
because
so cute.
yeah, because Saber from space was sent down to Earth to kill all of the other Sabers.
There can only
That
be
can't
one.
be canon. That can't be fucking canon.
Oh, you dumb bitch!
That's
okay.
canon.
Saber from space was sent to Earth to kill Saber.
Skorak,
Well, Skorak, are you still gonna play the Stay Night visual novel?
Yes.
It's got, you got
Now I
it.
want
The
to play
Fate
even
series
more.
is
Skorak,
the Fate
my-
series is just beyond
my
everything.
sweet summer child, Skorak. This is Saber's son.
Yeah, now hit him with
Oh
that.
no, now we are getting into the.
This is Saber's son, Skorak.
Can we not walk into spoilers?
So that's
It's
fine.
not really spoilers.
Nah,
It's like
not the
pretty well known. Yeah.
Sadly, no.
Like if you know,
I
like
didn't
even
know.
like if you, it's literally Mordred because Mordred is King Arthur's son, and Saber is. Okay, never mind. Yeah,
Yeah. And she calls her dad, which is also looking like her, also women, dad. And it's very
Well-
confusing and weird.
Well, now that you mentioned that, don't think we should go into the details of how exactly.
no,
Saber made
we
Mordred.
should. Yeah, we should not.
We-
I
I
won't.
like her
I
design,
won't. I'm just gonna let you ruminate on the fact
If
that
anything, I like her design.
I'm just gonna
It's
let
a
you
cool
ruminate that this is the son of this son. This is father.
artwork. Oh, so
I
it
want a
is a
father
dude.
like this.
I will not comment on that.
Wait, can you guys hear me?
No, I can. There was a pause. I will not comment on the actual lore. Ask me after the stream is over if you want to know.
There's only one that we can say would also be a fight. Because Skorix, I think, said Wishlash is trash. Oh, who said
Yes.
Wishlash is trash?
Well,
Wishlash
Skorak.
is
I
a 10.
did.
Correct.
Wishlash is a 3 at most.
Have
Jesus.
you seen her twerk? How in the world
Yes,
can
I
you say she's
have.
not beautiful?
Sessif, what the fuck have we been talking about all
I
this
think-
time? I don't care.
I actually wait. We're talking about. Oh
I
fuck.
think you're too horny.
I'm sorry, Skorak. I actually think that Wishlash's design is fine.
Hell
She is
yeah.
hot. She's beautiful.
Not because
She's
she's
not only
hot.
hot, this also
Oh, yeah.
looks good.
Like,
In,
Skorix, even Dio agrees with me, and that's something rare, and that should
Yeah.
say something.
Dio agrees with you.
Because
I want to hear why Dio agrees with
Yeah.
you because Dio actually like looks at the character designs.
I think that Wishlash, whatchamacallit, her whole entire archetype is like the older sister Onechan archetype, right? She is literally the Ara Ara archetype, and this is the Ara Ara character design.
Yeah,
So like a lot of
it
things
can't
like
get worse than
the
that.
like the milkers, the thigh highs and the high heels, a lot of this just fits with the character. And I also she's not showing a lot of unnecessary skin. And this is one of the characters that could be doing it because again I think it fits inside of her archetype.
And Skorek, don't comment on the fact that she isn't wearing armor or anything, because canonically she is not supposed to fight anymore. So she doesn't need
isn't
armor
that-
or anything like
Doesn't
that.
she have like a breast armor or something there?
That looks like some sort of like weird bulletproof vest or I don't know what this is made out of.
Yeah, but not like food.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Skorek, what do you
Okay,
don't like about her?
look.
What do you don't like?
Okay, you want the truth?
Yes.
I don't like MILFs. Like at all. I just don't.
Fair.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
fucking unbased.
Understandable.
Honestly.
Understandable.
I mean, unbased but fair. Like yeah, I understand. Different strokes for different folks. But I think that like
Yeah.
Fun.
I think her character design, like she is literally the MILF archetype in lore, and she looks
Yeah.
like a MILF. It's like that. What the fact that you don't like her means that her character design works.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
I think
I
I think
that.
I think
Yeah.
Wish, I think
Can you go
Wish
on the
design is
Tuart-
like
Can you go on the Tuart for now so the people see it?
okay, fine.
I love it, okay? I freaking love it.
I know you do. Sis.
Yes, yes. It is beautiful. Yeah. She doesn't even look
Yes,
like a MILF on this.
As much as I
Okay,
agree with
excessive.
you,
We know each other for quite a bit now. did you honestly think that seeing this would change my mind? Like, did you honestly think that I was? Yes, PP hard now. Now she's S tier.
Jesus.
I forgot that you
Yeah.
got zero.
The great thing is, I completely agree with you, Sessif, but I don't
She
know what
has
she's
armor
doing
there.
in that E2 art. Like,
She's
She has
what is
armor
she
there.
doing?
oopsie.
She's searching her key. She lost her keys or
Oopsie.
something.
Her,
Oopsie, doctor, I
anyone
fell on
reading
the
the chat?
floor.
Is
I
anyone
made a
reading the
fucky
chat right now?
wacky, can you help me out?
Okay, she's a horse, okay?
The E2 art up the chat has been lit.
yeah.
Like,
Like-
why does she look like she literally has a fucking mechanical leg and an arm? Well,
I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's something missing. It feels a little bit boring.
Like you mean her leg?
I mean, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
wow, Sessif. I wouldn't expect that from you. Wow.
Yeah,
you,
right.
you would know that, huh?
You do know that I wasn't the one that said this. That was Polarisu.
Wow, Sessif.
It's framing
Wow.
me. He's worse than my Twitch chat. Anyway,
I don't believe.
I mean, she also has like only half a horn on the other side. I also just realized that.
Someone asked a very good question. How does Vulcan use a hoodie?
What do you mean? How does she use?
She literally
Oh my god. Deal.
Hey, I played that game.
Wait, what the fuck?
The
Exactly, we stand a woman who builds her own limbs. Fuck
Seno
you.
is
True,
making
yeah, true.
Seno is making everything worse. I don't know why. Is the thief not interested because she's missing a foot?
That took me a while. That my brain lagged. I'm like, why did he say that? And I'm like, oh yeah.
I have an additional
holy
one. That's
shit.
not a problem.
Wait, actually, wait, holy, something's missing. I don't know, but something is Polarisu, you're fucking right. Holy shit. It was because
Oh.
she's missing a foot. It all
it
makes
took
sense
that
now.
Dio's
Oh, God.
His internet is being used to stream is lagging.
Oh, my brain is on dial-up right now.